jogando. A gente parou... Eu nem lembro, a gente parou, mas bem... Porque na minha cabeça a única coisa relevante foi que a gente derrotou o Titã. Pra quem tá vendo pelo YouTube, eu acho que é bem mais fácil, porque vocês estão seguindo bonitinho, a gente tá postando bonitinho. Mas pra quem tá aqui pela Twitch também tá perdido quanto eu tô eu. Então lembrando, gente, pra quem tá assistindo pelo YouTube, as lives estão diretas na Twitch. E pra quem tá vendo pela Twitch, quer ver a continuação, os vídeos estão lá no YouTube. Vamos falar com o Otto. O que, se eu não me engano, a gente parou fazendo as side quests, né? A gente terminou todas as side quests, vamos conferir. Isso mesmo, foi todas assim. Todas não, né? Vai ter gente que vai falar, mas você não terminou a porra das caçadas. Eu não vou fazer as caçadas agora, entendeu? Eu vou deixar acumular bastante, que eu acho melhor quando a gente ficar zanzando no terreno, a gente conta os bichos mais fáceis, sabe? Tirando que a caçada, eu sinto que normalmente no Final Fantasy elas ficam lá até o final do jogo. Você pode acessar quando você quiser. Então bora lá? Fechou o rolê? Fechou o rolê.
Alright, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
Ah, verdade, a gente tava fazendo a nave da Mid, a filha do Cid.
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
E lá vem a raid. Obrigado pela raid, Dani. Sejam todos bem-vindos, bem-vindas e bem-vindos. Como vocês estão, gente? A gente acabou de começar aqui o... Assim, não começou o Final Fantasy, mas a gente acabou a live, começou a live agora, basicamente. E aí, gente, como vocês estão? Pra quem não me conhece, eu sou o JF. E a gente faz live aqui de vários joguinhos diferenciados. Normalmente, finais de semana, a gente faz sempre joguinho de luta, um jogo competitivo. Mas minha sinusite e a gripe forte não estão deixando eu ter reflexo pra jogar joguinho. Então a gente vai voltar aqui, focar um pouco no Final Fantasy XVI, mas assim que der a gente sai na porrada e não tava sem perder a amizade. E aí, de boa, você tava jogando o quê? Tava no LOLzinho, não tava? Eu tava lá no Rookzinho, no começo do dia. Enquanto lavava a louça, eu deixei no Rookzinho. Barraqueiro é sinistro, né? Óbulos. Nossa, ele tem
Obulus.
de óbulos.
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
A gente tá aqui, gente, só pra situar.
Got some life in her, and
A gente tá na missão pra fazer
I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
uma embarcação. Eu vou colocar uma embarcação porque eu acho que não tá muito explicando se é uma embarcação ou se é uma nave, né? Porque é chip, mas normalmente o Cid no Final Fantasy tem a nave.
Post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obulus.
Don't mention it.
Deixa eu ver, Dani, o que tá achando do game?
What tidings, Uncle?
Tá bom, peraí, eu vou aproveitar essa pausa aqui e a gente já lê a carta. O que você tá achando do game? Eu tô num misto de sentimentos. Eu acho que ele é o Final Fantasy mais épico, que tem cenas mais memoráveis de ação. O gameplay dele não é ruim, mas ele não é tão bem elaborado assim. Porque ele não é mais um RPG, por assim dizer, ele é um hack and slash com pegada de RPG. A história dele principal, a história do protagonista, do Clive, focando ali no mistério dos cristais, né? A história ali, o plot Final Fantasy, aquela história mais mágica, é de boa. Em volta disso, a politicagem, que o jogo ele tenta ser um pouco meio Game of Thrones, eu tô achando bem patético. A história dos portadores ali, que é uma história de escravidão, é chorar de rir, tá ligado? É muito, muito ruim mesmo. E eu tô tentando ignorar, mas é isso, não tem o que fazer, é só ruim mesmo. E até tava pensando que eu tava, nossa, eu tô implicante com o jogo, né? Tô chato com esse negócio assim. E não, eu fui ver, realmente tem muita galera te falando, nossa, mas isso daqui é só ruim mesmo. Então eu até me senti mais tranquilo em falar. Mas eu acho um ótimo jogo. Assim, por isso, por essa coisa épica, sabe? Ele é bem massa. A gente passou pelos 7 pieces do Titã. E eu acho que foi uma das 7 pieces mais incríveis que a gente já passou, assim, durante um Final Fantasy, sabe? É tipo. É Naruto. É Naruto. Se você tá vendo anime, você sabe o que é isso. É basicamente aquilo. É bicho gigante, porradaria, sabe? Mas não sei, tipo assim. Jogando hoje, eu não ficaria tão afim de ter comprado ele, não. Eu acho que eu esperaria ele tranquilo numa promoção mais pra frente. Não vou esperar pra vir pra PC pra ver se pego. Mas tô bem curioso. Ah, então. Assim, quando ele sair, né, no PC vai ter mais coisas mais interessantes. Mas, se tá no seu radar, você gosta de Final Fantasy, vai fundo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Um pedido de ajuda. Meu querido sobrinho, minha jornada em Canver foi um completo sucesso. O amigo que eu havia mencionado não apenas concordou em compartilhar o conteúdo da caixa forte dele conosco, como também os acontecimentos nas cidades livres. E assim, eu soube dos esforços de uma certa jovem amiga sua, embora acredite que o projeto da senhorita Telamon seja a valiosa Enterprise, duvido que as autoridades canvarianas aceitem gentilmente o uso não autorizado. Gentilmente o uso não autorizado dos seus estaleiros. Não importa quão desertos sejam, e se o ato já chegou no meu amigo, pode ser que não demore muito para que os mestres das guildas batam em nossa porta. E é por isso que eu lhe escrevo esse bilhete. Gostaria de pegar e emprestar o seu amigo Gav por uma ou duas luas para que ele possa ficar de olho naqueles que podem fazer mal à nossa pequena irmandade e nós avisar de qualquer ataque iminente. Espero que você considere essa proposta, seu querido tio. Ok,
Trouble in Canva.
deixa eu ver aqui.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Ah, mas você tá pensando em começar com as lives? Começa, mano.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway? I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish.
Que isso, né? Vai lá então, bom descanso. Obrigado por obrigado pela raid de novo, hein? Tamo juntasso.
Not
Valeu
after he asked
mesmo.
for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Bora lá então. O legado de Cid. Hoje apenas ruínas, pouco resto do refúgio animado que abrigava tanta gente. Ok, a gente vai voltar ao refúgio anterior. A Vel falou que tá quase zerando, não quero saber se demora muito pra... se tem muita coisa pra platinar. Ah, eles fizeram meio que um túmulo simbólico, Cid? Ou eles enterraram ele aí?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Viu todo mundo. Caraca, viu todo mundo mesmo, que massa. É a Karen.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten
Finalmente
you're
vai
the most
pra um pouquinho do
wanted man
Goods,
in
né?
the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Beleza. A gente vai para a Fresta de Laetini. Uma passagem estreita cercada por montanhas que acredito ter sido rasgadas na rocha pelos deuses em pessoa. Ok. Faltam quando? Mother Crystal? Faltam 2, né? Ok. Dalmáquia Oriental. Aquela voz de dublagem, né? Que vem do nada. Bora lá. Adiante.
How are you feeling?
Better,
Caraca.
thanks to Taya.
Eita pomba.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
A galinha bugou bonito. Ok. Aliás, deixa eu dar uma olhada pra gente ver se tem ponto. 1900. Caraca, mano. A gente tinha resetado, não tinha? Tá, vamos ver aqui. Não. Poder é bom, mas eu quero aumentar no máximo. Já tá no máximo. Mais ou menos. Vamos deixar 2000 e a gente aumenta a transformação. A gente faz mais um aumento na barra de transformação melhor.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass,
Nada bonito.
and all official traffic moved
Olha
there.
que maneiro. Dá pra
Leaving
ver
this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Asas do deserto. Nossa. Gente, acabei acho que não perguntando, o meu som da minha voz tá de boa pra vocês, comparado ao som do jogo? Eu sei que sempre acaba...
You deserve a rest. It's over.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker. But I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an
Pra sair de
ambush.
testes, né?
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out?
Bora lá.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
O áudio do game em batalha fica maior que a sua voz, só deixa eu baixar.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them
Eu vou fazer
anyway.
aquilo
You've
que a
clearly
gente
got a
fez na
fine
batalha
head
de
on
titã,
those
tá?
broad shoulders.
Quando for a
Yeah,
briga de
lucky you
Icon,
came
que aí
along.
é só loucura
Now,
total, aí eu
Hoping to make a heavy
aumento o som
purse
do
in
jogo.
Bocklad,
Mas valeu, Dutra, pelo
our
feedback.
merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
A outra coisa também que uma galera também acaba me perguntando é tipo assim, Normalmente, em quest da história principal, eu tiro a webcam na frente só pra gente curtir mesmo a CG e tudo mais, né? Em algumas secundárias que eu vejo que não são tão elaboradas, aí eu fico com a câmera na frente. Porque tem umas que de vez em quando rola uma CGzinha mais elaborada, aparece um personagem principal na tela e aí eu tiro de qualquer jeito. Mas hoje também vai ter exceção porque eu vou tirar toda vez que eu for espirrar ou que eu vou tomar um remédio. Mas, bom dia pra você também.
These must be our bandits.
Pensando que eu tava com o poder do fogo. Uma coisa que eu espero, eu devia ter contado com o Raul, né? Que eles mudem um pouco, é o seguinte, eu sinto que tá faltando mais coisa, sabe? Tipo, eu quero que tenha mais habilidade pra fazer combo. Eu tenho medo de ser só isso daqui. Perfeito! Usei poção sem querer. Nossa, faltou 3 pontos, mano. Me fudeu.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Cara invisível. Nossa, certeza que a gente tinha essa mecânica de quebrar a tauba.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Vai ser uma daquelas quests que eles vão voltar e a gente vai descobrir que eles são os picaretas, né?
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Não dei uma fala.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Levantem, bicho, levanta. Sabe que vai empurrei com a porrada dele e todo mundo morreu. Triste a vida. Triste. Eu queria o caminho de Chocobo, queria, mas eu tô sentindo que a cada 10 passos que eu dou vai ter inimigo. Melhor ir, que pelo menos a gente fuga um pouquinho, né? A transição foi boa, hein? Último pecado. Ok.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Enquanto isso, no núcleo do castelo. Novo Capitólio Sagrado. Câmara de audiência, Palácio Imperial.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Alguém me segura, eu vou dar na cara da Cersei.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
É isso, cara. É isso que a gente tem. Esse jogo... É o Game of Thrones que nós merecemos.
The Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
conseguiu o último pontinho que a gente queria. Bora lá. A transcendência, agora que eu fui me tocar, né? A transcendência em inglês, na verdade, é o limit break, né?
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. Seems to end.
Maluco, eu me desviei. Mas a Jill tomou na cara ali, tadinho. Como não? Castoringa!
I needed that. Too slow.
Ok. Agora eu vou chamar o Chocobinho.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Run like the wind.
Tá bonito, né? Pulou uma pedra. Esse lugar, esse cenário aqui eu gostei, hein? Tem a vida ali passando, tem a estradinha aqui que a galera fica dentro da cidade.
Mother, I'm thirsty.
We're nearly at the markets.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl.
There are no crystals here.
Nossa, tinha pra...
We have to keep going. The crystalline Dominion is our only chance.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right.
Oh, a gente vai
He
encontrar
said
com o
he'd
Guts
wait for
aqui.
us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Then. No traders pass.
Water for hire. The best service.
queria explorar um pouco, mas só tem
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
mercador aqui. Vamos comprar só as poções e a gente já continua.
Well met. A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. A fine choice. Many thanks. A fine choice. You've a discerning eye.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Oxi.
Thanks for a branded who can't even fill my cup.
Uma dominante, dá pra ver a tatuagem. É uma portadora, dá pra ver a tatuagem no rosto.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Nossa, mas são maçãs, não tem pêssego aqui. Isso aqui é pêssego?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Juicy pears!
Did you hear about the Empire's Black Shields? Apparently they've been going around Imperial lands stringing up bearers.
Aqui.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Here. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Ok, bora lá.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Stops next to the checkpoint.
Deixa eu ver, viu que anunciaram que um game de luta de Jujutsu no Kaisen ontem? Não vi não. Eu não vi muito Jujutsu. Eu acho que eu vi uns 5 episódios que a menina você tinha me recomendado, só que eu não vi. Não. Mas é um quê? Um game de luta ou Arena Fighter? Oxe, buguei bonito ali. Ele começou a andar
Looking to
sozinho.
hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Tenta que lá vem a história. Ah não, é só fade in, fade out.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Beleza. Bora dar uma pausa aqui.